Hey everyone, and welcome to the last video of Check the Facts. It's been so great to walk you through what it could look like to check the facts every day of your life. So if you're having a down day, if you're feeling a little bit off, make sure you go through this checklist and check the facts. So far we've looked at food and nutrition, we've looked at activity and exercise, community, television and screen time, and the last thing we're going to look at is sleep. Sleep is actually a huge topic, and I don't pretend to think that it's actually a simple topic either. Sleep troubles actually have a little bit of a vicious cycle that go with them. Sleep problems are actually more likely to be found in people with psychiatric disorders, but also people with sleep problems are more likely to develop psychiatric disorders. So it's not always a cause and effect. Sometimes it's a little bit of a vicious cycle. It's important that we do what we can in order to ensure we have good sleep hygiene. Maybe that's not a term that you've heard used before, it's this concept of sleep hygiene. But it's actually super important to introduce to our lives. And parents, it's something that you can introduce to your kids early. Now, what is sleep hygiene? Sleep hygiene is simply just a fancy word for good sleep habits. For a lot of people, having a bedtime and morning routine can actually really help improve their mental health through more effective sleep. Some common practices are like going to bed at the same time every night, something we talked about last week, just not accessing technology for 40 minutes before you sleep, having a dark room, making sure that you're using your bedroom only for sleep, so maybe not having a home office in there. But why is this important? Sleep is an opportunity for our body and our minds to recharge. And when we're not accessing that time, our brains simply get tired. And when they get tired, they can't as easily process information. They can't as easily cope with stress. Our threshold for stress and anxiety gets lowered. And we'll find that tasks that were once so simple for us to be a little bit more difficult. Another great tip is actually getting up as soon as your alarm goes off. I know that seems so simple, but it's actually science. When you hit snooze a couple times on your alarm, I do it too, but you feel this kind of grogginess, this fog, that's something called sleep inertia. Sleep inertia is a transitional state between being asleep and being awake that's associated with decreased performance, decreased vigilance, and a desire to return to sleep. Heaven knows I have felt that. But when you hit your alarm, it actually can take you out of that sleep inertia and have you be awake right away so your performance can be improved, you can be vigilant and ready for the day. Now getting up right when your alarm goes off won't necessarily totally mitigate the sleep inertia, but it can help. These are just small little things that you can do to help improve your sleep, because sleep has a direct impact on your mental health, whether it be one way or the other. But when we treat sleep problems, sometimes it can help with mental health problems like anxiety and depression. It's not a catch-all, but it can definitely help. There's other changes that sometimes can be made in our life that can improve our sleep. So lifestyle changes, food and nutrition, physical activity, that sleep hygiene that I talked about, relaxation therapies. If you're really interested in improving your mental health and you find that your sleep is really suffering, I want to encourage you to seek out help, because you might find your mental health improve with your sleep improvement. Well, I hope that this has been a beneficial series for you guys, and I really encourage you to every day check the facts. There is so much hope. You are never alone, and we are in this together. So wash your hands, check the facts, and have a great day.